Several months ago on O'Fallon Matters, we told the heroic story of a former slave named Archer Alexander. During that story, we learned of some exciting news in regards to Archer's memory. Now, here's a quick recap of his story. Archer was an African-American slave living in St. Charles County during the Civil War. He learned in February of 1863 that men sawed through the timbers of a railroad bridge. He ended up informing Union troops who then fixed the bridge before any trains passed. Archer also informed Union troops that arms were hidden in an ice house of local rebel sympathizers. After this incident, Archer fled to St. Louis, where he would eventually win his freedom and become a symbol for memorializing the Civil War in Washington, D.C. In 1876, Alexander's features were used by sculptor Thomas Ball in the Emancipation Memorial statue, preserving his place in history. In June of 2018, the Missouri and U.S. Board on Geographic Names approved renaming tributary B in O'Fallon and Cottleville to Archer Alexander Creek in his honor. Now, Archer Alexander Creek runs through the land that Archer was bound as a slave. And recently, officials from St. Charles County, O'Fallon, Cottleville, and the NAACP gathered in unity for a ceremony honoring Archer Alexander Creek. Missouri's Secretary of State John R. Ashcroft presented the proclamation.
But whereas Archer Alexander was born into slavery in Virginia and brought to Missouri around 1830, and whereas Archer Alexander in 1863 informed Union troops in the St. Charles County area about an incident of local railroad sabotage and hidden weapons, and whereas Confederate sympathizers suspected Archer Alexander of his actions, so he escaped to St. Louis and successfully petitioned the Provost Marshal of Missouri for his freedom. Now therefore I, John R. Ashcroft, Secretary of State, do hereby proclaim that the formerly unnamed stream in St. Charles County is today, June 28, 2018, officially designated Archer Alexander Creek.
What a fitting tribute to a man who saved the lives of Union soldiers by putting his life on the line. And if you would like to read more about Archer's journey to freedom, you can pick up several books from your local library. The City of O'Fallon's Historic Preservation Commission also has some exciting news regarding Sage Chapel Cemetery's bid to become only the second site in O'Fallon to be on the National Register of Historic Places.
Nominations take a lot of work, a lot of research. They have to have documented information. It can't just be anecdotal. They have to be able to document it. So how the process works, it now goes to the state equivalent of our Historic Preservation Commission to be a hearing in Jefferson City. And at that point, the presentation will be made. They will vote on it and recommend to the National Park Service, who administers the program, as to whether or not it'll be on the National Registry. They've put together a phenomenal nomination, and we hope that it'll go through with no questions asked, because it truly is an honor. It'll be the only cemetery in O'Fallon that's on the National Registry, so I think that speaks for itself.
Once again, the City of O'Fallon and its residents are honoring the past while progressing towards a better future.